I guess I just don't understand why bass guys need so much tackle.
Because you never know.
This weather is awful. We have the boat loaded up with Mike's tackle, but today we are going to try to catch smallmouth. We are leaving Duluth and we are going to head over towards the Walker area. There's a couple lakes that supposedly has some big bass in it. We're going to see what can happen. We're going to get the cover on here and be on the road. Public water access. Is that? Rod's rigged up. What is our plan today? Kind of throw anything and everything at them?
Yeah, we're gonna have to fish fast. Look for the warmest water temp for sure. This time of year, pre-spawn.
Yep.
The bass are hungry. They're looking to get up there and spawn. Yeah.
And again, we're going on no information, so we're gonna kind of figure this out ourselves.
Yeah, I haven't been here yet. I haven't been here for the last couple of years, so.
Yeah, it's been a few years, so no info. So we kind of have every kind of rod and bait in the boat, and we're gonna see if we can put a pattern together during this cold front. It was like 20 degrees warmer yesterday, and it'll be 20 degrees warmer tomorrow. So kind of a challenge we're given, but we will deal with it and see what we can make happen.
Everyone has their own definition of home. For Dave and Susan Bauer, it's the road. But when a crash and rollover put the brakes on a trip to Florida and stranded the Bauers in the middle of nowhere, they needed to rely on a little help from their friends in the faraway land of West Bend. West Bend issued a check for the damages so quickly that they were able to continue on to Florida in a new truck pulling a brand new trailer, so they could still enjoy their non-refundable place in the sun. Ask your independent agent about putting a silver lining behind wherever it is you call home.
On the water. Water temp's 53. What does that tell you?
Good. Should be a good jerkbait bite. That's what pops into my head right off the beginning of the bat.
Okay.
We got a little bit of wind, which is going to blow warm water, right?
Yeah.
So we'll kind of follow the wind as the day goes on. We should have a good early morning bite. Like we said before, we're going to have to bounce around, let the fish tell us what they want, and we'll go from there pretty much.
So you're going to start out throwing jerkbaits?
Jerkbaits and probably a little swim bait.
Because we are still kind of pre-spawned, so these fish are going to be cruising and not going to be on beds.
Yep, they'll be cruising in the shallows I'd say from 6 to 8 feet probably, and they should be hungry. But this time of year, fish are hungry. They're feeding up for the spawn.
Yep.
And I hope we catch a couple big ones.
I do too. It'd be nice to see something. I don't know, what, 20, 21 inches? That'd be fun.
They grow them big here.
Fun, yeah.
This is a big fish factory. It's not a very big lake. This lake has both largemouth and smallmouth, but we're targeting smallies today. And
all right.
Should be fun.
Cool. We're just gonna go a mile or two down this way and see what it's like. All right, we are on kind of an underwater point that sticks out.
We're gonna get past this first one here.
Yep.
Wind's blowing this way, so the boat's naturally gonna kind of flow back.
Yep.
So what we'll do is we'll get up on these first rock fingers, and we'll just position the boat so it just we'll let the boat slowly come back with the wind.
Okay.
And we'll drag some baits through all these rock shoals and let the fish tell us what's going on first thing here. Fish on.
No way. Fish on.
Just a little guy.
Little guy? Hoist them in.
Second cast.
Second cast. Not a bad sign.
Right species.
It is the right species.
Wrong size.
Is that cool? Kind of paler in color. Clear water though.
It's ultra clear water, so they're gonna be super light in color. But look, that's a pound, and look at how fat he is.
Yeah.
We'll let him go.
New lake, no information, second cast fish. Hey, heck of a start if you ask me.
Right on. It's a good cast. That's a fish.
Yep, fish.
Fish. Spot lock.
You told me I was going to get bit on that cast.
Fish?
You told me I was going to get bit on that cast. It doesn't feel huge.
It's all right. It's all part of the puzzle, right?
It's a piece of the puzzle. That's what it is.
You never know. That actually isn't fighting that bad.
Yeah, not horrible.
Here, I'll come on this side.
Way up on the windy point that sticks out, really shallow, really shallow. I switched over to a spinning bait, or a swim bait on the Avid X spinning rod, and not, 3 minutes later it was fish on. Yeah, this could be better than I initially thought. He was up there shallow, but it makes perfect sense with this wind.
That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Yeah, it is. Here it comes.
Right on. Take your time.
Nice.
There we go.
Look at that.
Bigger than the last one.
Heck yeah, that's a start. That's a start on this chilly May day, late May.
Look how fat they are.
Yeah, that's a toad. Could you imagine a big girl? I hope we can see one today.
We're gonna.
I mean, that fish is heavy, and it's not even that long. Maybe what, 16 inches?
No.
I mean, that's a heavy, heavy fish. That's awesome. That's a good sign. There's a lot more area on this point that we can cast.
Right on that shoal.
Heck of a start on the swim bait.
Slammed it too, right?
Yes, he hit it good. He hit it good.
Nice job.
Back down she goes. You told me I was going to get a cast on that one, buddy. You're like, that's going to be a fish. Sure enough.
I saw it drop right on that bank.
Yeah.
Right on that break.
Just thunk. That's awesome. That's fun.
Here, I'm slower than you, so you cast ahead of me.
That's fun. Give her another zinger down in there.
See, they're going to be... There's one.
Fish, fish, fish. Nice. Oh,
On the pause.
That looks powerful, bud. Not worthy?
I don't think so. No, just another little guy.
That was a cool jump. It hit on the pause though, huh?
Yep. This time of year, like, it's not like your summertime jerk baits where you work them really, really fast. Look at that, doubled up.
They are loaded right there on that point. They are loaded on that point.
I mean, these aren't what this lake is known for, but like you said, I haven't been here for
5 years.
Couple years for sure. Fished a few tournaments out here.
I've never been here.
And you need a lot bigger fish than this for the tournaments out here. They live in here.
What do we got here? That's a fatty. Isn't that incredible?
How fat they are, like.
This one has choked that swim bait too, man.
Yeah,
they're choked it. Those are identical fish almost.
Right on it.
They are hammering that swim bait. Look at those fish. How cool is that, man?
I love it.
Fun. Let's get them back. There they go. But you are using a
jerk bait.
Jerk bait. I have a swim bait. Yours hit on the pause. I'm just kind of slow rolling mine back to the boat.
There's another one.
Come on. This is ridiculous.
They're loaded up there.
I'm just kind of slow rolling.
This is a bit better fish, and that again was on the pause.
Man.
Maybe not.
But again, you want a little bit slower of a presentation. It's still cold.
Yeah, just a little guy again.
Yep.
Sooner or later, though.
That's a lot of fish off that one little area.
That's 3 fish in like 2 minutes.
You'll have big bass that'll group up with smaller ones, right?
Oh, for sure, for sure. And like right now, so it's pre-spawn. These could be the males that are moving up.
Yep.
It's close for them to start making the beds and the females to start pulling up. But I guarantee you, they're not far.
Fish. Nice. You're just switching back and forth. Switch back to that jerk bait.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
better.
this one's better.
That's better. This is challenging conditions, man. Net or flip?
I don't know.
That's a good fish. That's a good fish. They're just chewing that white one. Oh, Bubba. Ooh.
Look at how fat that thing is.
That is incredible. Look at that. That's a nice buddy. That's a nice fish.
First cast.
Back to that
Back
jerk
to the
bait.
jerk bait.
And we've only moved 20 yards from where we were spot locked earlier. That's a big, big fish.
Yeah, like look at how fat they are here, man.
Uh-huh.
And that's still only, that might push 3 pounds maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Could you imagine something twice that?
we're gonna get it. I have a feeling.
You're optimistic. I
I'm
like it though. I like it though.
love it.
Heck of a fish.
Love it.
Do you
Get.
like me?
Get.
Do you like that?
Seriously, get. Size of that baby. That's what we're out here for. Look at how fat that is. Oh, yes, finally. Just on these rock shoals, we had to kind of slow down a bit. Fishing got a little tough on us. But once you find them, like we just caught 2 or 3 right in a row there. And this baby hit. This is just a little 2.8 swim bait, and I just have an 1/8 ounce head on there. And all I'm doing, like this ultra clear water, you want to make like literally as far as cast as you can. Like the farther the bait is away from the boat, the better. These fish are easily spooky in this clear water. And I'm just letting it hit the bottom. We're only in like 6-7 feet of water. And I pick up my slack and I just kind of bump it so it gets off the bottom, and I'm just a slow reel.
So it's kind of just scattered big boulders in throughout here. You can see them every now and then. And then we'll go through an area with nothing, but it's kind of how you want to work a swim jig in an area like this.
Yeah, and that one just picked it up. Like it didn't hit it like that first one. It was just there.
Yep.
Just sucked it in.
Oh, I just got pummeled. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Nice. He just cranked it.
Did he?
Yeah. He just thunked it, man.
They're so spunky.
Oh, felt like a walleye hit almost, you know? Just thunk. Big old
I'm not
small.
losing that sucker either.
No, I mean just right in the tip of the snout.
Want the pliers?
And again, not the biggest of fish, but we are having fun with them on a day like today.
Doubled up.
Too?
Yep.
Nice. It's been non-stop action for this size of fish. I mean, just all day long. Fish after fish. We moved around and tried to locate some bigger ones. We did have some success, although we didn't reach the full potential of this lake. But you know, these are nice fish regardless. What do you have?
Just another little
Similar
guy.
size, yeah. Similar size. So what, these are, I think these are males or females?
I think they're males.
So these are males moving up before the females come?
Yeah, moving up right before the spawn here. The water temp's right where they're gonna move up and start making some nests. And
again, these are pre-spawn fish. It's still, our water's what, 52, 53, 54. You prefer it to be 60 degrees when they're on the spawn, you think?
usually, yeah,
Okay.
59 to 60, I think is a pretty
Yep.
good magical number.
Okay, so we're still early yet. It still has not happened, but
Couple days of that sun,
a couple, yeah, if we could ever get some nice weather around
Yeah.
here, 'cause this is just
and it would be, I think it would be pretty crazy.
yeah.
That could be why those big females are in such a funk too. Like you said, we did catch a couple nice bigger
Yeah.
fish, whether they're male or female, who
Yeah,
knows, but
yeah, definite limited success. We did tap into the potential a little bit, but yeah, I think if we had calm winds and sunny skies, it would be a totally different game out here.
yeah, you'd be able to sight fish them a little bit more, and you'd actually be able to pick out your individual boulders that all these fish are hanging around.
Yep.
And
Yeah, and when, you know, when it's windy like this, you can't see
no, nothing.
fish. That sucker hit and it swam right for us.
Is it nice?
It doesn't feel that big.
It's just one of those.
It's not a bad one though. I mean, it's been our average today, you know. It's
I just dumped that one there too.
yeah, you just lost a nice
Dang.
one. You know, it's our average smallmouth, but for a lake that we're not familiar with, that we have no information on, we have not had a bad day. You know, we've stayed plenty busy, lots of action throughout the whole day. You know, yes, you can always wish they were bigger, but they weren't today. But that's just the conditions we're dealt with, and we are satisfied with how we did. You know, we found a nice little honey hole here. I bet you can come back maybe next week when the sun's been out, and
this whole place is going to be littered with beds in a week. Maybe not even if the weather gets right.
Yeah, very, very shortly. I mean, we're just, you know, again, these are pre-spawn conditions, so these fish are not on beds yet. They're not making their beds yet, but they're close. They are close. But no, I've definitely had a fun day.
I had a blast.
Yeah, it was fun just to get out here for the kind of the first time of the year and catch some bass. It's always a good time. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.